What's going on, folks, and welcome to the latest edition of Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. It is I, your host, Jason Lapine. Sean Long is out of town, so this week I'm taking over. Hey, maybe we'll get a better show out of it. So last week was pretty quiet in the Nintendo world, but there's still some news to cover. So without any further ado, let's jump into this past week's news. Alright, first bit of news, Starfox 2. So we all heard the rumor that it was made, but it was confirmed this week that the game is actually complete and a ROM of it exists. So Starfox 2 was originally a sequel to the first Star Fox for the Super Nintendo and was supposed to be released in 1995. The game was very similar to the first one and in fact continued the storyline of the original Star Fox. The main difference, they introduced two new characters and you would actually control, instead of going a linear path through all the worlds, you would just pick battles on the Lilat system, and when your ship encountered an enemy ship, you'd go more into that familiar battle that you saw in the original Star Fox. So the ROM exists, that's really cool. Would you guys want to see Star Fox 2 on the Wii U Virtual Console? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Next, we got a fight that started back in 2013, which finally ended in Nintendo's favor. Back in 2013, Iwata Development and Iwata Ventures sued Nintendo, claiming that they had a patent on the Wii board. However, a German court has filed that the patent filed in Germany could not apply to Nintendo's Wii board. And in an official statement, Nintendo spokesperson said, Nintendo will vigorously defend its innovations against patent lawsuits and will not pay to resolve meritless accusations, no matter whether the case is filed in the United States or elsewhere. So I'm glad Nintendo won this battle. It's definitely not their first time fighting patent cases in court, but good thing that they got over this one and don't have to pay anyone else royalties for their own innovations. This week's awesome show of the week is brought to you by Indie Corner. For all your Nintendo indie news, Indie Corner has you covered. Alright, so I know every week Sean likes to do a retro game of the week. But as you can see, I don't do retro games. I left that behind me about, 10, 20 years ago. So instead, I provide you guys the awesome show of the week. Now there's a show on this channel, here it's called Indie Corner, hosted by an amazing guy, takes you through all the indie news. It's a great way to find new games that you may not have heard about. Definitely check them out, it's a really good show. Alright, so Media Create released their sales numbers for Japan last week. Now this was the debut week for Codename STEAM, but unfortunately the game absolutely flopped, selling just under 2,000 units. Did you guys like the game if you've picked it up? If so, let us know in the comments below. Alright, so we all know Club Nintendo is coming to an end, but that doesn't mean Nintendo is done putting new rewards in their reward catalog. Unless you live in North America. If you're in North America, you're kind of shit out of luck. If you're in Europe, however, the Club Nintendo there has received a whole bunch of new items, including a Captain Toad lamp. They're bringing back the Luigi's Haunted Mansion figurine that was released last year. You can get a cool Zelda pouch, as well as 6 trophies from the Mario Kart 7 series. It's freaking awesome, all these cool collectibles. Nintendo of America, where are our awesome collectibles? Come on, we get posters and a puzzle? Not that I'm ungrateful, but why can't we get the same stuff? Alright, for the last piece of news today, Nintendo announced that Mr. Iwata would not be attending E3. That would make it his second year in a row not attending E3. Last year he couldn't make it because of health reasons. This year they're saying it's because he needs to attend to business in another area of Nintendo, somewhere in Japan. So could this be related to the health platform that they were talking about? Who knows? Either way, Mr. Iwata, he'll be missed at E3, but hopefully we're still going to see some great games announced at E3 this year. What games are you guys looking forward to most? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. That's all the news I got for you guys for today. Sean will be back on the next week's show. Hopefully he doesn't take too long, because honestly, this show, just not for me. He can do this way better than I can. Stick to my Indie Corner and all that other good stuff. So because Sean's away, you won't be seeing Class vs. Crafts come out tomorrow either. But all the other good stuff, I'm back, the event's done. I'm much more relaxed. You're gonna see a lot more video content from myself. If you do like the show, you like our other shows, be sure to subscribe so you can keep getting them in your feed, your whatever subscriber feed. Give this video a like, share it with your friends. We'll see you guys next week. Till then, take care.